much. Optician. I need my glasses, my shirt, and no. It's probably been there a week. Alright, so my name's Tommy Hall. I guess if you're watching this, you probably already know why I'm doing it. This is about Konnected Clothing Company, and that would be... So I shot a couple videos. Hopefully you watched them. One about what Konnected is about, what I want to do with Konnected, and why I started Konnected. If you haven't, you can go to konnectedapparel.com, Konnected with a K, konnectedclothing.com, and check out some of the videos on there. There's videos with lifers and some videos on what this is about. And there was another updated video on us, since we got the stuff to start printing our own shirts, and so I hadn't shot a video since maybe May or something, June. I wanted to shoot another one because I said in the first videos that I'd keep updating it. And anybody that's been following it, it's, you know, the Facebook page gains around 100 people a week. It doesn't gain as many. It was 100 a week for the first few months. It still gets 100 every 10 days, and which means that people are still talking about what we want to do and believe in what we want to do. And so, you know, I started the clothing company to try to put parolees to work, which would benefit me because they'd be able to pay their rent in my transitional living house, but mainly my life is about trying to help people, you know, and so I just wanted to update you on all the people that have bought shirts and want to know. Well, there's a couple things, and I've seen this stuff on Facebook that I want to cover. So one thing is Konnected Clothing Company is owned by people that are in a 12-step fellowship, drug-free. We don't drink, we don't use drugs. That's how I choose to live my life. Konnected is not about recovery. Konnected is not about 12-step communities. Konnected is about creating jobs. And I don't want anybody to get that twisted. The recovery community has supported it in a huge way. And that is because they relate. They've been there, they've done that. But that is not what Konnected is about. Konnected is about creating jobs. And in order for Konnected to create jobs, everybody has to buy shirts. Everybody. Right? I mean, do I hope everybody, you know, if they've got a problem with drugs, can get their life together? Absolutely. But I'm not here to tell anybody they got a problem with drugs. I'm in here to create jobs. That's what this is about. Right? How I choose to live my life, if somebody asks me and want help to get into the place I am, or the place that I live, or live how I live, then I'll be the first motherfucker to sign up and show them. But I'll push it on anybody. So that is not what Konnected is about. And Konnected is about creating jobs. So far, Konnected has created 2 jobs. One of them is not a parolee, but one of them I helped get his life together through my sober living house. He never been to prison, never been, only thing he really been arrested for was drinking and driving. And boy, he did that good, right? But the thing about what I got going on in my SLE, my sober living environment, is I put a guy like that in a room with 2 guys that Okay, and I don't want to, just not because he's standing here either, but Squarey Larry, as you know, us people that had lived a life, I would say lived, you know, he had a job, had a family, and drank himself right out of that, right? And but he'd never been really in trouble before, so he gets 2 roommates when he comes to get sober, and one of them just did 32 years. He's from East Oakland, and the other one did 25 years, and he's from East Oakland. And that's 2.5 years later. He's still sober. I don't know why it works, but it does. Something to do with these guys coming into this place and getting to share the experience of these dudes that did all this time helps them, right? So Dan is the first employee. I don't know if you wanted me to use his name or not, but bug it. Because Dan has something that I don't have, and I'm willing to do everything. It don't matter. I'll do it if I have to, but I don't want to. And I don't have what it takes as far as OCD, lining, everything's got to be perfect, signed up. So Dan is the full-time first employee. We have since, and originally I did all the print, because we bought all this stuff and none of us ever used it. None of us have ever printed a single friggin' shirt, okay? We got on YouTube and watched the most boring fucking guy you ever seen teach us how to screen print. God, I'd have to drink 7 straight shots of espresso to even listen to him, but we listened to him. Well, Dan did most of the listening to him, then Dan told me what to do, and we printed shirts. And we started selling enough shirts that we finally hired a guy. We hired one of my lifers. His name is Ware. His name is actually Antoine. And we have put him to work a few days a week. All the print now is done by him. He's the guy running the squeegee. Dan does, you know, he does all the detailed stuff. And there's 2 guys making, you know, they're not making a great living right now out of it, but they're doing okay. I mean, they're not broke. So the vision that I have behind Konnected is actually happening. Putting people to work. I quit printing. Ware does the print now. And he actually likes it, you know. So for those of you that wanted to know, you know what it's about, that's what it's about. So now we have 2 guys that are eating and paying their bills right now with Konnected. And to be honest with you, Konnected doesn't sell enough shirts just, you know, to pay those guys. So we wanted to take on other jobs now that we've learned how to do it, now that we've figured out how to do it, and we've done it. People like Nick from Extreme HVAC, Cal Pacific, Eyewear, Thrasher Brothers. These guys have all called us and said, here, print my shirts. And I don't even think any of them were really looking for shirts. They were just looking to support it, right? See, when I started Konnected, the things that I didn't know it would do is I had a lifer get out 3 weeks ago, been down 36 years. This lifer is one of a slim deal. He actually knew how to do something pretty fucking in demand. He could run CAD stuff. And so I got a call from a guy that has bought shirts from me, you know, and believes in what we're doing. He said, hey, do you know anybody that can run CAD? And I said, absolutely. He'd only been out about a week and a half, and believe me, he's still in shock. He has not adjusted quickly, and I love the dude. He's great. But I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do, and I sent him down there, and he's working. See, that's what Konnected has done that I didn't expect. Konnected has got people getting involved, putting people to work. And I tell you, the numbers don't lie. If you want to house a parolee or house an inmate in prison, it's $50,000 a year. And you can house them out here by buying shirts, putting them to work. These guys will work. I've had 22 lifers now. All 22 are still out of prison. The numbers don't lie. Again, I blow my nose. Sorry, my nose is running. Sorry about that. Shit. So, we had an opportunity. There's a guy named SL, a rapper. He's originally from the Central Coast, and he grew up with Adam. Everybody knows Adam. And he's moved to Arizona, and he said, "Hey, listen, I'm starting this thing called Team Hustle, and what it is he wants to teach kids. He wants to fund kids sports for kids that can't afford to play sports, and teach them about about hustling, about following your dreams and all the stuff, and staying out of prison." If you go look at the statistics, and I used to know a guy that knew the numbers, exact numbers of men in prison that grew up without a father figure, and it's very, very high, very high. And so he wants to be that guy that can help them get into sports and maybe lead them in a good direction. I think when I was a kid and I played sports, everything was great. It wasn't until I stuck a needle in my arm that all that shit went out the window, right? And everything else I ever wanted to do. So I said we got behind SL, and he has got behind us, and shit, he had Konnected in a song before we even had a T-shirt printed. You know what I mean? I love that dude, and I thought, okay, well, let's get involved with it. You know what I mean? And my thing is, I've always helped these guys that are getting out of prison. It didn't really dawn on me what it was going to be like until I bought a kid his football helmet to play football. And they sent me the pictures with his little smiling ass ginger face in that helmet. And I realized, wow, I'm on board. Straight up. You can do whatever you want with adults, and I love that, and I love what I do, and I love giving these guys another chance. But when you help a kid, there's something happens. It's cool. It is cool. So he's put a few of them together, and got some kids down there in Arizona that are going to play. Posted some pictures on Facebook. The thing about him is 100% of the money and the 100% of the stuff he's hustling is going to them kids. 100%. Konnected at this point can't do 100%. Konnected has to pay for what it costs Konnected to buy shirts and pay guys, because that's what we're about. We're about creating jobs. So, but we can donate a portion of what we do, and we're going to keep doing special stuff with him. And you can still go to KonnectedApparel.com and buy a Team Hustle package, and it comes with a shirt and a SL CD, and a portion of that money goes right back, and that's how we bought the helmet for that kid. So it's teamhustle.us. That's the website. Go there and check it out, or check him out. Follow him on Twitter. I think it's SL831 Hustle Hard. I guess I better look at my phone. But you can follow him on Facebook, Twitter. You can probably follow all those places. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at it. I should do my homework first, though. Yep. Alright, so you can follow SL on Twitter at SL Hustle Hard. You can follow him on Facebook. You can check him out from the Konnected Facebook page, or a lot of different places. But so he said, so Adam has this dream. a lot of clothing lines like have they have a music end of it, you know. And I'm pretty sure we're probably still too young to get in that end of it, but not when you know somebody. So SL and Adam, they came across this idea called it's a music compilation, hip hop, rap, and what it is Konnected put together a compilation, and it's called Give Back. And SL put it all together with his homies down there in Arizona. They got a studio down there. The people that donated songs and verses to this stuff, and I got to watch something I'd never seen before. I got to see how this stuff's put together. You don't have to be in the same studio to make a song now anymore. You know, the way it goes back and forth through the wave, and it's just cool to watch, man. I catch one song on one way to one person, and then that person would put the verse on it, and I catch it on the way back. It was a trip to watch, but people that have supported us, like Holotip, Coolio the Underdog, Prestside, Mr. FAB, Life Jennings, Stepchild donated a song, Cali Bear Gang, it's a young up and coming Sacramento stuff, Arson, that's SL's boy down there. He took care of us. All these guys donated songs, and it's just a trip to me that I'm gonna have a CD on iTunes. I'm just a low bottom junkie, man. I ripped off and fucking ran through everybody's life I ever met my whole entire life, and I've been doing good for about 12 years, and now I got a CD coming out, man. Is that crazy? So maybe this is the beginning. I hope everybody you can get it on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, or you can get it off SL's website, slhustlehard.com, konnectedapparel.com. You can get it anyway. As a matter of fact, it comes out October 8th. The single's already on iTunes, but it comes out October 8th. And if you want to buy it from the website, and you want to, it's going to be $10. But if you want to buy a shirt and a CD, we'll give you a shirt and a CD for $25. And who knows? Maybe we get to help up and coming singers, rappers. Who knows? Who knows? I never dreamed that Konnected would turn into this, and it's turned into something, and people have got behind it. And I want to thank you guys all again. I'm going to keep updating videos, keep letting you guys know what's going on, because you guys are all a part of this. This is a movement, and you can say whatever you want about it, but I get private messages on social media from people from all over that are 100% about it. They believe in this, and I wouldn't have worked my ass off like I did the first 6 months. Out here from 8 to midnight, and Dan not getting paid nothing in the beginning, 20-40 here, 20-40 there, busting his ass too. We're trying to pay him a little better now. I clown him all the time, telling him he gets $3 an hour, but he's worth every penny of it, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep pushing this shit, man. The racing people that supported it, thank you guys, it's crazy. We went to a race, and we sold $1,000 worth of shirts at a racetrack right out of our pit. If you ever been to a dirt race, which I'm sure a lot of people haven't, those people only wear racing shirts. To see one of my shirts walking around in a pit, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I think people believe in it, man, and people want to be a part of something. You're absolutely part of this. And I'm humbled, and I'm grateful, and I'm going to keep on pushing, man, and hopefully we can get this stuff out of Northern California, or hopefully we can get people buying this shirts everywhere like they do in Northern California, Arizona. We can get this stuff spread into the Midwest. We'll be able to hire 10, 20 guys, man, and I don't know why, if Fatal can sell as many shirts as they sell, I don't know why we can't. If Fatal can sell as many shirts as they can, I don't know why we can't. We're getting better. Our stuff's looking better. So once again, I just want to say thank you. I'm going to give you a little taste of one of the songs that's on this CD when I edit the video. I figured it'd been a few months since I shot one. I better get out here and shoot one, even though I feel hella dumb sitting in front of camera with a man standing behind me, or behind the camera.
We are so hard, but we came to get back. Yeah, we came to get back.
Once again, thank you guys.
We are so
I
hard,
love the shit out of you guys. I can't believe the way you supported this, and hopefully we can keep this growing.
Came to get back. Yeah, we 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 came to get back. Now come and walk with me, don't be blind to this here world we live in. The little homie hits the streets because his parents missing. His mom on drugs and his daddy locked inside of prison. He says he loves sports, he says he loves the competition. So I started